throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quick throw to the left. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Scarlet Knights looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to find room. It's Allen. He stopped him, but he gets out and across the 25-yard line.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
They'll tackle him right at the 31. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Allen. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. line up now for 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back in motion now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Making people miss. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Penn State. He'll stroll into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back. It's Allen. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a 4th down play coming up. The Scarlet Knights will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights will come to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the senior quarterback off target there, threw behind it.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to his target. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half.
17, Rutgers, 14.
Bringing it out. It's Black. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. We get the second half started with their running play. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Scarlet Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down. They're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Rutgers. And they go in front here in the second half.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the grab. It's Allen. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here.
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Allen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Dropping back, it's Allen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. Tackled, but 1st down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Checks this down to the running back. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? And the offense will spend the timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to...
And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. At the 20, crosses the 10, takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. So this makes it back-to-back losses, Kirk, and now